attack with the knife against Trifton, who came up and attacked. That is a 18 to hit.
Yep.
Oof,
No.
A lot. That is going to be 16 slashing damage.
All right. Yeah. I had 13 left, so I'm down.
You also have a reaction. Do you not? Am I imagining that?
I don't.
Nope, you don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's a different
okay.
thing. Yeah. So this savage, jagged knife just tears across Trifton, who staggers back and collapses. Awesome. Trifton, it's your turn. Make a death save.
Awesome, he says. All right, here we go.
He did say that.
Yeah. 16.
Success.
Woo!
All right. Then there is no more mage. So Murray, you're up.
Okay, well, I had a plan, but now Trifton's laying on the ground.
Sorry.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Right, that was not
Counting
the plan.
for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to Trifton and cast Cure Wounds on them.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. For 6. Sorry.
Okay, so
Hit points
what
is hit points.
Mm-hmm.
does that take me from 0 to 6? Because I'm never quite
Yes.
sure. Okay. So I'll just add 6. Okay.
All right.
And then just narratively, I will be standing between the fiend and Trifton.
Okay. Taliesin.
We stay swinging. Don't hit the first one though. It's an 11.
11 does not hit.
Yep, do it again. 16
16 does hit just.
for 7.
Okay.
And then 2 wrist strikes. 26
Yeah.
Nice.
for 5. And 12.
12 does not.
And out of frustration with the fact that he is being parried so much by this demon, he is going to shake both arms and swing again with an action surge.
Awesome.
So we will take another attack for a 22.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hits for 11 piercing.
Here we go.
Does this get me back my wrist strikes as well? It's a full another attack.
You would get both of your attacks from the multi-attack. Are the wrist strikes? The wrist strikes are part of a bonus action, though, right? So
Yes.
that you would not get back, but you get
Okay.
both of your attacks with the rapier.
We swing again for a 21.
Yeah.
Dang.
Excellent.
For 5 piercing. I got damage greedy here, so I don't know what else to do, y'all. That's gonna wrap me, I think.
Bless you.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. The one remaining guard is still there. He rolled successfully on his morale check, and he is going to try and stand with you to the best of his ability here.
Can
So, yeah.
is he what I'm just going to ask so you can declare whether it's even possible to think about. Is he on the side between me and my friends or between me and the door?
We'll say between you and the door.
Okay.
Okay, so he charges up next to you and is going to make a not successful attack against the demon. He thrusts with a spear that he's picked up, and the arm of the demon that he thrusts towards just briefly becomes incorporeal, so that the spear just passes through it harmlessly, and he's unsuccessful. And it is now the
I love
turn.
the spirit, though.
The demon's going to make an attack against Telius. That is 15.
No, sir.
All right, nice. And then another attack with the dagger. That's better. That's 22.
Yeah.
So that will be... that will be 14 slashing damage.
And I'm going to take 10 off of that.
Nice.
What is this character that you've got?
Right?
It is combat mobility. When
That's
I am
amazing.
attacked, I can take 1d10 plus proficiency off of an attack roll. On a
Just
melee
every
attack.
time.
Every turn.
That's incredible.
It's a reaction. So
Yeah, it's a reaction.
So, yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So it uses your reaction.
That
If he'd have hit me both of
amazing.
those, I would have eaten all of one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is that everything it's gonna do? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's gonna stay for the moment. Okay, then it is Trifton. It is your turn.
Okie doke.
It's not.
I
my
don't
turn?
know.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
did I
I'm
skip
sorry.
that's right.
Yeah, no,
No,
you're
okay,
right.
no, I didn't.
Trifton's the,
Yeah,
the
sorry.
end.
Is it me?
It's you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. I would like to just flavor that Trifton gets knocked out and then jolted awake, looks up at Murray, and if it's okay, just reaches out a hand to be pulled up by Murray, if that's cool. And then there's no reason for me to do anything other than just start swinging with my magical glaive again.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Focus, Mia. Here we go. That's a 24.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be a 25. All right. And this is 9 plus 1 is 10 bludgeoning.
Great.
And I just want to see something real quick. Flurry of blows. Okay, great. Here I go again. Here I go.
Oh, boy.
Quarterstaffing again.
Here I go quarterstaffing again.
So happy. All right, so 13 plus 1, that is 14.
14 does not quite hit. You could throw a luck point at it. It's you're only a couple under.
Oh,
but-
yes, please. That's 4. So
That will hit.
okay. Why did I suddenly give myself 4 luck points? Sorry. Okay, so let's roll some damage. That's 5 damage.
Okay.
And I would like to use Flurry of Blows. This is going to be a bad idea, but I would like to use Flurry of Blows, spend a technique point, 2 unarmed strikes, or 1 attack with a monk weapon as a bonus.
Okay. You going with the 2 unarmed strikes? You're gonna hit it again with the quarterstaff.
No, we're doing the glaive again.
Okay.
Quarterstaff, please.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, here we go. There it is. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Love it.
6 bludgeoning.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's staggering. Like, it is hurt. You are definitely really hurting this thing.
So I'm so sorry. We had it announced by Murray that it's regenerating. Or
Yes.
like we've attacked it several times since then. Is this a matter of like as it's cut, it's healed, or we are
On its turn, mechanically speaking, on its turn, it regains some hit points.
okay?
So you guys are. So it's not recovering from every single wound. It's just somewhat heals each time that it gets its turn. It is now Murray's turn.
I would like to cast Moonbeam.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. So that's Constitution.
It is a Constitution save.
All right. Let's see. So this thing has a +6 Constitution modifier.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
Okay, it has a lot of Constitution, but a natural 1 does make it very hard to pass a Constitution save. So I think a 7 does not succeed.
Oh, that's so
Excellent.
sad.
Oh, shucks, golly.
Oh, it's the worst.
So does it, I guess immediately it takes the, okay. Oh, come on.
Okay.
10, 10 radiant damage.
Nice.
Awesome. So, when this pool of silver light, when you call this pool of silver light into existence, centered on this creature, it does seem to genuinely like burn. Like you see parts of its form, like these dark, inky, shadowy marks that cover its skin, and that hand that seems to only be about halfway there. It's almost like those are steaming or almost even evaporating under the influence of the radiant damage of the silver flame that's occurring here.
Amazing.
Oh, I mean, it didn't matter, but Onis this kind of demon is a shape changer, and so it would actually have had to make that save with disadvantage. It couldn't have rolled worse,
Oh.
but that is worth noting, and will be important in the future because it does that over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Why does-
Yeah,
Oh.
that's awesome. So Moonbeam is specifically very potent against shape changers. Think like werewolves, and while this creature is not currently in a form not its own, it is a shape changer, and so it is more vulnerable to that spell than other kinds of demons might be.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Cool. Do you have a bonus action? Do you want to move?
I don't want to move. I'm content
Okay.
here. And no, I don't have a. Yeah, no bonus action.
Okay, awesome. Then it is Taliesin.
We're swinging. It's what we do.
Awesome.
It's a dirty 20
Hits.
for 8 piercing.
Nice.
Swinging again. 26
See, here are the rolls. Like,
Yeah.
you guys just
Yeah.
we're saving them up.
for 11. Quick striking. First one won't hit with an 11. The second
True.
one won't hit with a 12.
It's true. Yeah, so you slash twice, and then as you go for the wrist knife, it just swings and just bats your hand away hard.
Rude. Your friend was much easier.
Oh.
Awesome. Okay, it is this lone guard who's still standing with you, seeing that you're clearly hurting it. He seems somewhat enheartened, at least. But it's not helping his rolls. The enheartenment is not improving his ability to roll decently.
I should have talked to him.
And so he again thrusts with the spear and is parried away with the knife. Okay, the fiend on its turn, it's gonna try to do something. So this is a spell. Oh wait, here we go. No, yeah, it is gonna try to do something. But I'm gonna require it to. It's gonna matter whether it makes its save against Moonbeam, because this would be a form of shape changing that it's gonna try to use here. Okay, so it happens when it starts its turn in the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, starts its turn there. Okay, so it's got to make this save, and it's got to make this save at disadvantage. Has a good modifier, but it is disadvantage. $15.
Yes.
So it is going to. It's still going to take half of the damage. So if you want to roll that damage.
All right.
Oof, that hurt
5.
a lot, and it did not. It very noticeably did not regenerate at the beginning of this turn. So it takes 5. Okay. It is going. Oh, I don't actually want to go that slow. Okay, well, it's not going to actually do it. But what it is going to do is it's going to raise this hand, and it's like the hand seems to sort of melt, and the darkness that seems to make up that hand just spills out into the room as it casts darkness. And so magical darkness fills the area around it. All of you are within this space, and just blackness fills the room. And in that space, it is going to make a rush for the window. Now,
Oh, really?
Taliesin and Murray, not Murray, Taliesin and Trifton. Both of you are right next to it, and you can attempt an attack of opportunity. You are at a disadvantage because the darkness is preventing you from seeing it clearly, but you can still make the. Yes, you can. Yeah, Trifton, you can. Taliesin, you still can because your turn happened, so you have your reaction back. So yes, so both of you can make an attack of opportunity, regular melee attack with disadvantage as this creature moves.
Like with the glaive.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
it's gonna be a 9.
Good first roll.
Oh,
Mia.
right. I forgot. I gotta do it again.
Yep.
Just like, come on, Mia. +1 is
Hey.
18.
Still hits.
Let's go.
Nice.
Whew.
So the this is great. The glaive that you're fighting with, not fighting in the traditional way of using a glaive. It's a little unfamiliar. Balance is a little bit off. But as it goes through that, even though the darkness is covering, there still is that beam of moonlight out there in the cloud.
Yeah.
And as you swing blindly at this thing, you see as the glaive goes through that moonbeam, there's just this flare of silver fire along the blade of the glaive. Roll damage.
10.
Nice. Okay. The creature like howls in pain and staggers, but it is still going to leap out through that broken window. You hear more glass shatter as this much larger creature leaps through and seems to be attempting to race off into the streets of Flamekeep. So it can only move its speed, so it has not gone very far. All right, that's its turn. Trifton, you are in darkness.
So any movement I make will also be at a... Oh, no, wait. Does movement get disadvantage?
No, movement doesn't have a disadvantage. The problem is you are badly disoriented. This darkness, I mean, like, magical darkness like this, it's not just you can't see, it's like the darkness has pushed into you.
Oh.
So I will let you try to move after the thing, but you have to give me a perception check with disadvantage to go the right way.
Perception. That's not in Biz or Charisma. Okay. Wait. No. Save. Ignore me. First one's a 9. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so what happens here? Now you're very fast, so you've got a lot of movement to kill, but you're very fast. You feel like you hear the movement of this creature as it starts to move across the room, and you race after it and stumble and stagger. And as you burst out of the darkness, you realize you've gone to the other end of the room. But you reorient yourself, charge back through. So it has used all of your movement, but you managed to come out of the 15-foot radius cloud of darkness that's filling most of this room. Just as you come to the edge of the window, the demon, you can see, has leapt from the window and seems to just be sailing through the night sky. It is about it's about 20 feet away out the window.
Okay. Well, here's my pitch. This seems crazy, but can glaives be used as what's the throwy thing?
Like a javelin?
Yes, that's the word.
You want to throw it. Okay, so you can. I will absolutely let you throw it. It's not what this thing is meant for.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this thing is not weighted for this at all. But I will absolutely let you throw the glaive. You have to do it at disadvantage.
You got it. So what am I doing?
You would just roll an attack with the glaive.
With quarterstaff. Okay.
With quarterstaff, yeah, but at disadvantage.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do I?
Roll again and take the lower roll.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
So that's 18. Do I still get the +1?
Yep.
Okay, so that's for 19.
So 2 12s plus your modifiers. We've got an 18, which does hit. Roll damage.
9.
Would you like to describe the killing blow?
Yes!
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Glaive is Trifton stands at the edge, hauls back, launches it fancily and gracefully, and smacks the fiend in the middle of the back. And so its arms flail out from the impact, and I don't know how they die, but what if it just turns into black goop and just falls to the ground or something?
Goop?
Yeah, no, I think absolutely. This
Okay.
This magical glaive, empowered by the silver flame, this thing is is flying away, and this glaive just catches it just right between the shoulder blades, bursts out the middle of the chest. The creature arcs back, lets out this terrible screech, and plummets to the earth, lands the glaive, pinning it to the ground, just in the street, and then all of that blackness seems to almost melt, and so this creature just melts into liquid shadow across the cobblestones.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That
I would like Trifton to let out a bellow at that. Just
The darkness vanishes as the creature dies.
Taliesin is holding the one soldier, comforting him in his fear.
yes.
What do you all do?
I would at least like Trifton to turn around and look at the group and say, "It's finished."
Awesome.
Excellent. I never doubted you.
well done.
I'm so glad they did that. Says Taliesin is going to pick up the wand and go to the mage and inspect that blade, take it off his back. I imagine we're carrying Sir Garrick back, and so I will tell the remaining guard, your commander, we will return. Would you make sure this body is set aside as evidence? I'll be taking his belongings back to tell the story.
I will keep it here.
Thank you ever so much. Go ahead.
So as you all descend the stairs and come out into the street,
It's what I was just gonna ask about. Carrying Sir Garrick, like,
standing in the street, having just come up with substantial reinforcement of silver shields, is Andri Escaliandro. Blade
hello,
drawn.
darling.
Looks the three of you over and says, "Well, shall we consider you all under arrest?"
Oh, my love, that is the most boring of options you could have chosen at this moment. I suppose
Whatever
so.
has happened here, someone
The day
must answer.
being saved, yes, we will gladly answer for that. And your man will tell the tales of his own bravery as well. You're quite welcome for the survival of this entire city. You personally, quite well. Everyone else can repay me.
We'll see.
As we should. We speak low.
Escaliandro jerks his head in one direction, and his men file in around you all and as leads you off. Escaliandro walks over and pulls the glaive out of the cobblestones, looks at the mess with no small amount of alarm.
That was once a fiend.
And turns one and says, "You four stay here, see that no one disturbs this. Until we know whether it's poisonous or something." And he carries the glaive then he looks around, "And you carry this." He hands it to one of the other silver shields, and then marches you all away.
They sing songs of bravery such as yours. Have they taken his body from us, or are we still... I wouldn't try to pass it on. This is the most respect for Sir Garrick we've ever had. So
a couple of the silver shields do come forward to take Garrick's body, and to take it so that you're obviously injured. And so
nope.
And bring it. Oh, are you not? And
Nope.
Bring it after you. So You all are. There's no attempt made to disarm you. It's clear that something happened here. This is Andre is the Cardinal's creature, but there's clear that it's something happened here that more than a few people saw, and so he might try to arrest you entirely corruptly on another occasion, but given the circumstances, he is actually leading you off and does not try to disarm you.
Can't wait. I cannot wait.
Some hours later, you are standing in we could call this a holding cell. It's fairly comfortable. It's been sort of put into this purpose. You have been given basic medical attention, and have your injuries bandaged. And after a few moments, the door opens, and a member of the Silver Shields says, "They're ready for you." So you're led down a hall. As you pass by a window, you can tell it is very early in the morning. Shops are probably just opening. A door is opened, and you are led into a room. At the far end, behind an ornate desk, is Cardinal Closen, with Andre Escaliandro standing next to him. The Cardinal gestures you all to a few very simple chairs in front of his desk.
Okay, I'll go. Stand behind the chair.
He eyes you and then glances down at some papers on his desk. You three were very distinctly confined to your quarters when last I saw you. And there is a great number of irregularities here. It's not entirely clear to me what your role was in all of the chaos that happened.
Saving, protecting, dashing, cunning, daring.
Possibly murdering one of my knights, with whom you had a very notable encounter yesterday morning.
The word of your own gods is not one to be trusted, then. I assume the valor they failed to show in remaining in the fight would have been energy saved to tell the truth of the encounter.
Mind your tone in my presence.
Tone of utmost respect. For a job well done. Where is the Blood Regent?
So far as I know, she's still at the palace.
And she has been informed of our safety.
Given the number of matters to attend to, I have not taken the time to send personal notes.
The Blood Regent has not been informed of the many things needing discussed.
So far as I know, there's nothing that requires the Blood Regent's input in the given moment. As we stand, as far as I can tell, I have one recreant Queensblade who has assaulted several members of the City Watch this night. And two others were found on the scene of a seemingly attempted follow-up to yesterday's attack, at which I note I now have you present at the scene of two rogue fiends loose in the city. Coincidences seem to pile up around you.
Turning to Andre, not found at the scene, granted access to the scene. Andre, darling. Certainly you gave a truthful telling of our presence. Our entry having been granted by you.
I found them at the scene. When the disturbance began inside, well, I should say, I found these two, he gestures to Murray and Taliesin, at the scene. When the disturbance began inside, I went to summon more assistance and sent my own guards inside.
As
When I came
well
out,
as authorizing us to carry forward as well.
I determined that whatever was happening was more important than detaining them in the moment. When I returned with reinforcements, the scene was chaotic. They were in possession of Sir Garrick's body.
Respectfully.
And there was some alien substance covering the cobblestones, and several of our men were dead. I cannot, at the moment, till a fuller report and greater investigation has occurred, give clear account of exactly how they came to be there. It might do to hold them a while yet, given the importance of the meeting with the Council of Cardinals. Your Grace, I would put off dealing with these until after. Yes, I think that is probably for the best. Too many important matters to discuss with the Cardinals this morning.
Far too many other matters to remain hidden from others, I imagine.
Given the chaos of the scene, it will take some time to determine exactly what happened.
It won't take
No.
nearly that long, as your own men were witnesses.
Correct.
Your own men having been saved by the daring and brave actions of Sir Garrick in his sacrifice, as well as our remaining in the fray. Surely an opportunity for his bravery and the safety of all of us having been procured should be a comfort in these times to pass on, yes? But
Make a persuasion check.
25.
Perhaps once those reports have been written by the survivors of this chaotic event, your version of events will be demonstrated true. But until then, since I cannot rely on your employer to keep you in place, I think it best you remain under guard here. Now, if you'll excuse me, he stands up and begins to walk out the door, Andre ushering you along.
Are we handcuffed? Are we bound right now?
Nope.
Okay. And Andre has begun to move towards the door.
Yep.
And it's just us and him.
There were guards outside the door when you came in. Members of the Silver Shield.
This is quite a lower regard than I held you to, my precious. I had hoped there was deep honor here. I find this quite below the esteem I've held you in. And I have not I have not begun walking behind. If y'all are, please tell me.
Do you mean are we following?
Yes. I'm still standing behind my chair.
I would not be moving either then.
Okay.
We both serve political leaders.
I suppose at the core that is true, but must we serve them with a sacrifice of our own honor? I have been the rapscallion, certainly, but I have done well by all I've encountered today. Apologies for the leg, but the day was saved after all. There has been no act without honor on our side. And now you are actively participating in allowing the dishonor of your compatriots who died.
I have no doubt that when all questions have been asked and all reports given, the truth will come out.
And the timeliness of the truth being revealed is of no importance to you as long as your master moves forward.
Truth requires time, sometimes.
That probably felt like an effective line when you began it. It did not end nearly as so.
Take a luck point, you jerk.
That was to Andre, not to you.
I know.
It does not. You've known the truth. There's never been a moment of doubt from you. This is beyond all of our rivalry, all of our pomp and circumstance. This is about good for all. I hold you in a place of honor, Andre.
There is a knock at the door. Because of your 19. There is a knock at the door. There are voices outside, and then the door opens. You hear there are voices outside that go back and forth a couple of times, and then there is a very low rumbling sound, and then the door opens.
Oh, goody.
Outside, you see Jael Eberron, the Keeper of the Flame, and your patron, Diani Irwinarn. Jael steps in, looks at the scene with what seems to be genuine surprise, and says, "Oh." And she looks back at Diani. "Here they are." And then to the Cardinal. "I heard a little bit of what happened, and there seemed to be some uncertainty of it, and it seemed like I could clear it up." The Cardinal, there's never a moment where it looks even the slightest bit like Crozen is not still in control of the situation. Doesn't bat an eye. Wow. No moment of even apparent that this might be getting away from him. "Your Eminence, I was seeking to gather all of the necessary information before bringing it to you for advice. But I can just find out if they're telling the truth, right?" "Well, yes, I suppose that is true, although I do not like to ask you to call upon your abilities for such minor matters, there being so many other things to attend to this day, and so many important decisions to advise you of.
And important things to
Perhaps.
hide from you, as we had previously clarified, just for transparency's sake.
There is just a moment of Crozen's eyes fall on you, and you understand that you have just arrived on a very, very selective list.
That moment is met with a slight shrug and a wink.
Diani has swept into the room and moved across to the three of you, and says, "You are all right?"
We are, my lady. Little worse for wear, but mostly intact.
Very good. Now, can we please be bringing this matter to a conclusion? I feel that my guards have been quite roughly treated, given that they have spent the night working for the good of this city, and by the little bits that anyone will tell me, they appear to have acted heroically. Of course, if the Keeper is willing to make use of her abilities and her very valuable time to hasten a conclusion to this investigation, I will, of course, acquiesce. This is, after all, your domain. And Crozen bows elaborately and with grave respect. Diani turns towards the three of you, and she's carrying the staff. She's in her robes. She's carrying the highly ornate staff that was clearly designed for someone substantially taller than her. And she looks at each of you, and then gives a smile, and that is the last time for the next few minutes that this is a child. She raises the staff, taps it on the ground, her eyes go silver, and she speaks in a very different voice. Only truth will be spoken here. Explain yourselves in the light of the flame.
We came upon the scene. We were briefly interacting with Andre and other members of the guard when the building that we were attempting to locate our companion, Trifton, in, as best we could tell, erupted with activity not of this world. Having earlier yesterday, come into combat with a mage as well as a fiend, we asked for the ability and permission to engage with that situation. We were granted that. We charged in. Trifton had managed to free themselves, and as I climbed into the balcony before I was joined by my friends, I saw Sir Garrick and a gathering of his soldiers in combat with a new fiend, this one made of darkness and of the mage. We fought hard. Men were lost. Men retreated. Sir Garrick lost his life to the darkness. In the end, we were able to overcome. It was Sir Garrick's holy weapon itself, the Trifton thrust after the escaping fiend that dealt the final blow. When removing his body, I assure you, Sir Garrick was treated with the utmost respect, not only becoming of his station, but of his valorous acts in that moment to protect the city. This is our truth.
Yesterday you were all sent back to the palace and confined to quarters. How did you come to be out in the city again?
We broke the confinement.
She turns her eyes on Trifton. Why were you in this house with the fiend?
I had been brought there while unconscious.
Who brought you there?
A group of... It was the... I'm so sorry. Ruining the moment here. It wasn't the shields. It was the...
It was a group of silver shields with
Yeah.
Sir Garrick at their head.
Yeah. Okay.
So, importantly, you are all under the influence of a very potent Zone of Truth spell.
Mm-hmm.
You can lie or hide the truth. It will just be very uncomfortable.
I
only say that because
sorry.
Taliesin just kind of gave us one picture of Sir Garrick's actions, and Trifton has a very different one available.
I was brought there by a group of silver shields led by Sir Garrick Baynar. At the time, I believe I was about to be made a what would I say? A fall guy? Like what?
Yeah, a scapegoat, a fall guy, yeah.
There it
all
is,
those would work.
scapegoat. At the time, I believe I was meant to be a scapegoat for the actions, but as the attack happened, Sir Garrick fought bravely beside us and died an honorable death.
For whose actions do you believe you were to be the scapegoat?
For the actions of the person responsible for letting the fiend and the mage loose on the castle in the first place. Cathedral.
She looks at all three of you. Do you know who that was?
Our
Drifton
investigation.
yeah.
Yep. Go.
Drifton would not answer, would defer, would look to Taliesin.
All of our investigations prior to the encounter led us to Sir Garrick himself, but under instructions that he had received from who he answers directly to.
You heard him say who he received instructions from.
Taliesin would turn to Trifton as the only actual witness to him discussing orders.
I do not believe Trifton had heard that.
No.
And so Trifton would say, I did not hear that. I did not get a name.
She turns towards Murray. Do you have anything to add to this?
Not that would be useful at this time.
She looks at you all very searchingly with these glowing silver eyes. And then blinks and seems, even though nothing physically changed about her, she seems to shrink back into a young girl. Takes a breath and looks over. No one lied. Cardinal, this is very sad news about Sir Garrick. Indeed, my lady, it is extremely troubling that someone so high in my own guard could possibly fall so low. But we are all subject to the whisperings of the shadow, and we do not always resist temptation. No, I suppose not. I think we had better hold off on what you talked to me about yesterday. It seems like if Sir Garrick could, well, fall to this level or always be at this level and rise without it being noticed, that it's probably best that it's not just the silver shields. Of course. I will inform the Council of Cardinals of your decision. No doubt, wise as it is, generous. Is there anything else I may do for you? Let me know when everything's known. I would like to see what happened. And she turns and walks out of the room, and all of you realize you're breathing much more easily again when she leaves the room and heads down the hall. A shadow, the black shape of Scaravogen goes across the door behind her and follows her down the hall. Well, I suppose that's that, and that you are all free to go. And he looks at the three of you until we meet again.
You're quite welcome, Cardinal.
Let's go, says Diani. And ushers you all out of the cathedral. That was very, very narrow. Do you have any idea how this happened? Beyond what you said.
I mean, we don't, right? Not
Yeah.
other than
That's
Not firmly.
someone had Sir Garrick do it.
Yeah.
I'd like Trifton to say, I don't know if this is appropriate in this setting, but permission to speak freely, milady.
Of course.
I think it's quite obvious that the Cardinal is behind this. I don't, even though we can't prove it, I'm not sure who else would have told Sir Garrick to do what he did.
Well, I guess we will have to keep our eyes out then.
And who knows how long we would be held if you had not shown up when you did.
I managed to get an audience and made it clear the urgency to the keeper. She did most of the work.
Thank you.
I had perhaps as much or more to lose in this situation, given that Clausen intended to disband the regiment. But as it stands, we have been saved that by your daring and probably extremely foolish actions.
Saved enough to remain in your employ, my lady.
Of course. Yes. Now, let's go home.
Please.
And it is there that we will leave this adventure. Thank you all so much for watching this this short interlude campaign. We hope that this was fun and that we will have opportunities to perhaps revisit these characters another time and see what other mischief they can get up to and find out exactly why it is that Andre and Taliesin have beef. Next week, instead of a new episode, we will have a Q&A on this short campaign. We'll just all be here to answer questions. So if you'd like to submit questions for that about this campaign, about the characters, or about anything else, please head on over to our Discord. You find the link in the description below, along with links to all the other wonderful things done by these people. Shoot us a comment. Let us know how you liked this and what other mischief you'd like to see the Queen's Blades get up to in the future. But for now, this has been the Queen's Blades. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.